Hey everyone, how are you? It's super hot today. I just got finished a really great full body workout consisting of 6 exercises, and I'll explain in more detail in just a minute when I show you the footage what I was doing. Maybe you can try a similar workout or incorporate some of the movements into your workouts. These days I've been working on a video about building bigger, stronger calf muscles. A very common question that I get is, how can I build bigger, stronger calves? So I hope to finish that video very soon. Alright, I'm pumping sweat, I gotta go inside and get a drink. I really hope you enjoyed this video.
Alright everyone, so the first exercise that I did was push-ups. Push-ups are such a phenomenal exercise. And in a future video, I will share some tips which you can use to perform pain-free push-ups. When I was younger, I often experienced some shoulder pain and pain in my elbow, what some people might call tennis elbow, when I did push-ups. And over the years, I learned a few tips to incorporate when you do push-ups that can help avoid shoulder pain and elbow pain. And just recently, I completed 2 30-day challenges. The first one, I did 100 push-ups a day, and the next one, I did 150 push-ups a day. And even though I was doing lots of push-ups, I experienced no pain whatsoever in my elbows or in my shoulders. So some of the tips that I learned, I picked them up from fitness experts, people who I regard as fitness experts, guys who've been training for 40, 50, 60 decades. As you can see, I'm doing these push-ups with my hands on top of my flip-flops. The roof surface was so hot that I couldn't put my hands on the roof, so I had to use my flip-flops. So that was 50 push-ups, and immediately afterwards I went into 50 double unders. My legs were actually feeling a little bit rubbery there, so the first couple double unders were a little bit difficult to do. Doing the double unders immediately after push-ups can be quite difficult because the push-ups fatigue your shoulders. So I was jumping a little bit higher than I would have liked, but because my legs were a bit rubbery, I just wanted to make sure that I could clear the rope. And then after the double unders, I went into bent over rows. I was aiming for 50, but I lost count, and once I watched the footage afterwards, I noticed I did about 45 or 46. So in the second set, I threw in a couple extra. Although I'm using no weights here, this movement is actually fantastic for the lat muscles. I'm really concentrating on moving my arms up to the sides of my body using my elbows. So I'm pulling my elbows in to the sides of my body, and I'm imagining in my mind that I'm pulling a heavy weight. If you haven't tried this before, I highly recommend trying it, and really concentrate on using your elbows to lift your hands from the ground up and give your back muscles a good squeeze at the top of the movement. It may seem easy at first, but do 30, 40, 50 reps, and I'm sure you're going to feel it in your back. And notice my back isn't straight there. I'm not using any weights, and so I'm not too concerned about keeping a straight back. I'm just really concentrating on bringing my elbows up to the sides of my body. And this next movement that I do is fantastic if you want to get buns of steel. Now this is a really good exercise for tightening your glute, your ass. So So as you can see, I'm supporting my upper body with my two arms, and I have my knee of my left leg on the ground, or on the flip-flop rather, and I'm keeping my other leg rather straight, and I'm just lifting it up and down, and I'm really focusing on lifting my leg using my butt muscles. So I do 50 of these with each leg. These are fantastic for your bum. So if you want to tighten your bum, I highly encourage doing this exercise. And for some other exercises for your bum, I have a video that focuses on that on my channel. And I'll provide a link to that down below in the description in case you're interested. Oh, so actually you can see there I'm not using a flip-flop under my knee. I have the two flip-flops under my hands, and I'm using my shoe there to keep my knee off the roof. It really was that warm today. In some places it looked like the paint on the roof was starting to bubble. What I like about this exercise and the other ones included in this video is you don't need a gym to perform them. You don't need any special equipment. I'm just using my body weight. Give this movement a try and really concentrate on squeezing your bum and lifting your leg using your bum. And then I go from doing those glute kickbacks, that exercise for your bum, into a squat sit. So the previous exercise was working the bum and the legs, and this one also works the legs, especially the thigh muscles. So I'm just sitting down into a squat position, so my thighs are parallel to the ground, and I just hold this. I was basically counting in my mind 50 slow seconds. When I was a kid, our gym teacher used to always make us do this exercise. Sometimes we were allowed to sit against a wall, other times we didn't have a wall. We just had to imagine that we were sitting on a chair, but there was no chair there. It's a really great exercise for strengthening your thigh muscles. And the next exercise that I do is for the stomach muscles, and it's bicycle crunches. Bicycle crunches are one of my favorite ab exercises. When I was younger, I used to always train my stomach muscles. I don't train them as often anymore. And in fact, there were some months when I didn't train them at all, and I still had really strong, visible ab muscles. If you want to get a six-pack, eating or having a calorie deficit on a regular basis is key. The key to displaying six-pack abs is having low body fat. So I do 25 of these on each leg. So this first circuit, I perform 50 reps of each movement, and then after this circuit I do approximately 90 to 120 seconds of the basic boxer's jump rope skip, and then I perform another circuit. And in the second circuit I do 40 reps of each, and then in the third set I do 30 reps of each movement, and then the fourth circuit I do 20 reps, and then in the final one I do 10 reps. So it's a ladder style circuit. And as you can see, I'm taking minimum rest between these movements, which makes the workout more challenging, plus the intense heat added to the intensity factor. So now I'm just going into the basic boxer step. And after doing the push-ups, the double unders, the squat sit, and the glute kickbacks in particular, my legs were quite fatigued. And even before I started doing this circuit, I performed about 10 minutes of freestyle skipping, just to warm up and loosen my body and get a good sweat going. And if you want to learn how to do this basic boxer skip, I have a tutorial video on my channel, and I'll be making a few others that provide some extra pointers on this particular move. Even though it looks like an easy move to do, a lot of people find it quite challenging. So that is basically the first round of this circuit, and I won't show you the other 4 because the video would get too long. But you have an idea, and I hope this video has given you some ideas of some moves that you can incorporate into your workout.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might also enjoy it. And for lots more cool jump rope and fitness content, subscribe to my channel. Alright, until next time, thanks for watching.